Barcelona desperately cherished. They've got the opening goal very early on. Antoine Griezmann, well, he's back with a bang.
Well, this is what he needed, didn't he? And obviously fantastic.
To force Pau Torres into the error, he knew that he had to, but who has a second chance to cross. Griezmann now with the shot, blocked so much in the starting 11. There's a foul there for the challenge on Cazorla. Gives
a really bright start as they normally do.
Here's Alba again, crossing as he did. Griezmann to Messi, on to Vidal. Vidal with the wasted end product, but again, highly promising approach play.
One forward is a really good technically. This is another good chance for Barca.
Alba with
as quick as possible.
Yes, Busquets easily passes out to Alba. His cross this time. Santi Cazorla, narrow angle, drills across goal. Gerard Moreno rifles it in, and Villarreal are back on level terms unless it is called off for offside against Alcácer at the beginning of the move when he ran through. But with their first serious attack, if it stands, Andrea, Villarreal have a goal.
Well, I said it at the beginning of the action. It was dangerous. Zambo Anguissa on the counter. Lionel Messi didn't use defending up against 3 or 4 Villarreal attackers. Yes, they were playing well. Yes, they were.
Alcácer is in the middle. It's Alberto Moreno still, and he goes for open game. These two teams do like an expansive style as Pau Torres and wall for Villarreal. And Messi did go for that defending, but coming forward, they're always a threat. Luis Suarez forcing the save.
Had he play him on, you know, it would have been, you know.
Piqué rising. Messi sends in the cross, not a bad one, but Zambo
to actually assess it.
What a run from Messi, finds Suarez, who's going for the curler. Oh,
wow.
Luis Suarez, top corner after the run and the pass from Lionel Messi. Those two, once again, showing they are the deadliest combination in world football. Leo Messi with the dribble and the assist, and Luis Suarez with the perfectly placed finish. What a game, 2-1 to Barca, not even 20 minutes played yet.
Unbelievable first 20 minutes. You see Leo Messi protecting the ball from Pau Torres. Zambo Anguissa is trying to outmuscle him now. He can't do it. Mario Gaspar is out of
time. Had another chance, isn't it? Messi onto Griezmann. And Pau Torres to Messi. The front three combining to Suarez. Can he make it 3-1? He has to check and turn back. And the chance is gone. Has it? No. And now Messi to Jordi Alba. To the byline, and he position, dribbles past one and tries to link up with Piqué, who can't quite pull it out. Alberto Moreno can cross, and oh, it was back partner, now Chukwueze. Chukwueze's going to go for goal, and he hits it over. But that was a reminder of the attacking threat that Villarreal pose, and as we reach the half-hour mark, that will take us to the cooling break, as Chukwueze from the edge of the box, certainly worth a go. He's got the ability.
Played in.
Great pass from Cazorla, and almost squared by Moreno. Great turn, and there's danger here. Luis Suarez looking for Griezmann.
For Messi.
There's always a chance when Messi's in this kind of position. He as well. It's Vidal with a great chance to make it 3-1, but he can't do so. Too close to the keeper, and Asenjo with the save. But what a counter-attack.
Brilliant transition.
Messi to take the corner. Will he try and shoot from it? He often is these days. This one now. Barca with his first contribution. Takes on the shot, and Cazorla with the corner. Cleared by only Gerard Moreno in the middle at the moment, and the cross is too
and play the ball back into the box. He was slightly offside.
Jordi Alba, Luis Suarez, and nearly 3-1, and it still might be. It's deflected behind, and more incredibly inside. Messi flicks it back. Griezmann going for the chip.
Oh my days!
What a goal! Antoine Griezmann has pulled out a Leo Messi finish. If you remember, just over a year ago, Messi at Real Betis, Griezmann was watching because he's done exactly the same, and he was teed up by the back heel from Messi. A glorious goal for Barcelona, and crisis, they don't get on, they don't connect. What's all that about?
What a goal from Antoine Griezmann, finding Messi first, Messi backheeling it back to the Frenchman, and that finish is just from a break.
This bus could be anyone.
Man, this is obviously as a Barcelona.
We skip half-time as Messi comes forward, tries to spread it out.
Barcelona attackers to find it.
And look at Griezmann going through. Ter Stegen looking for another. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, that's a shame because it was a hugely enjoyable 4 minutes to go of it. Let's hope it's as good as the first half. At the interval, at the
Been a marvellous 45 minutes of football, and guess what?
Villarreal 1, Barcelona 3, a quite fabulous opening half of football. We see the Villarreal players gathered in the tunnel waiting comes on, and that's going to be for Vicente Iborra. So that's
in that midfield three for Villarreal. Let's see how he does in the second half, because this is such fantastic news for Bruno Soriano and for football, for Spanish football.
Mario.
19 assists is just crazy.
And if he gets a 20th assist, he'll become the first player since these statistics have been kept. By Vidal on the overlap, cut back for Griezmann, chested down for Messi, who tried, now can Santi Cazorla break? Well, he's not going to have the pace to beat Santi Cazorla. Trigueros, a central midfielder, very good passer. Roberto instead, angled ball in towards Vidal, down towards Griezmann. Break the lines to Suarez. Griezmann's waiting for the cutback. Suarez going for goal himself from a narrow angle. He's claiming it should be a corner. He's not going to get it, but maybe he missed the chance with the cutback to Griezmann.
He looked really tired against Atletico Madrid, I have to say. Sometimes it looked like if he was... when it's crowded in that midfield, when the spaces are wide, sniper.
Yeah. Oh, and now the snipers... And now Luis Suarez being brought off outside him. Here's the Frenchman looking for the cross to Puig. It's just
the rest of the season. They've got the young players on the bench.
Griezmann with a big collision with Raul Albiol. Riqui Puig holding onto the ball, and it looks like Albiol's come off worse for wear. Titch coming in to help out, and now Puig evading a challenge that
the referee is not happy as Riqui Puig's gone down there with no contact.
Yeah, trying to buy the free kick after the non-collision.
This is the worst thing that can happen to a player. Even for 2 weeks, imagine for 3 years.
And Messi back to Alba, who can shoot, and it's straight at Asenjo.
A good save from Sergio Asenjo, but Barcelona, when they do counter, when they do have the Barcelona, they've stepped up. They're playing much better. A lot
intricate now. Vidal for Sergio Roberto, Messi into the corner, and there is the fourth goal, and that surely does kill it off as Messi strokes it into the corner. Goal number 23 of the season, wonderfully set up in the end by Sergio Roberto, but great interplay from Barca. They look a completely different team tonight.
Now, fantastic football from Barcelona, and you called it, Andy. There was only Leo Messi missing from the score sheet. Well, he gets his goal in the 60th minute, really good in any position he plays. As Ansu Fati is going to come on.
The goal is offside. It's offside. So it remains 3-1, and Messi doesn't have Fati finding Jordi Alba. Brathwaite's in the middle, the chip towards the far. Messi's making the run in behind, well spotted by Alba. Messi shape. Rakitic in the holding role now.
Yeah, I'm sure that Rakitic is going to be holding midfielder.
Not make the substitutions, but he is, and it's Griezmann.
And you think it's to sort it out. So every time that the Messi makes a run, Alba always
out to go on, and now we see Chukwueze running at Alba. Low shot save Raul Albiol into the area, and he shoots and scores. Ansu Fati wraps up the points with a really well taken goal, right-footed low into the bottom corner, and that seals it. Barcelona have got the 3 points they needed to keep their faint title hopes alive, and Ansu Fati with a fine strike, continuing his progress, and that's his 6th goal of a very good debut season.
Benvenuti. Le immagini giungono in diretta dallo stadio Urbano Caldeira. C'è una bellissima atmosfera per questa partita. La partita di oggi è tra Villarreal e Barcellona. Sono Fabio Caressa e con me c'è Luca Marchegiani. Tutto pronto, stiamo per raccontarvi questa sfida.
Un saluto a te, Fabio.